everyone, and welcome back. To everyone new, thank you for joining me. I'm so glad to see that you're here. Today's vlog is going to be all about taking a road trip with your kids and maintaining your sanity. Hi everyone, and welcome back. For those of you that are new here, thank you so much for joining us. I'm so glad to see that you're here. Today's topic is going to be all about taking a road trip with your kids and trying to maintain your sanity. Now, I don't know about you guys, but my kids can get kind of crazy when they're stuck in a car for too long. So I have a few tips that I've learned in taking a few road trips that I'd like to share with you. And as you can tell, I am actually in my car right now. I'm a mom first and a blogger second, so I am running around town today taking care of errands, and I thought I'd go ahead and shoot this while I'm running around as a perfect example of what to do with your kids when you're running around in your car. Right now, as you can probably see, I have the little one in the back sleeping. I have a car full of stuff that I need to take to the consignment store, and I'm also sitting out here at Walmart waiting to pick up my groceries, because I'm sorry, but that pick up the grocery thing that they have at Walmart right now is a godsend for busy moms. You just order your stuff online, come to the store, pick up your groceries, and be on your way. So on to today's topic. So first thing that you have to do when you're taking a trip with your kids is you absolutely must remember some form of entertainment. It's just, you have to, because if you want to maintain your sanity and stop the "are we there yet" questions or the 20 million mom questions that you're going to get while you're trying to drive and concentrate on the road, bring some form of entertainment. A tablet, something for them to draw on, the DVD, something, because they absolutely will drive you crazy. I'm sure you already know this. That's a pretty basic one. For my kids, I usually bring either their tablets. I have a DVD player in the car. You can actually see the screen is down right now because they were watching Mickey Mouse on it a little while ago. Something I discovered recently is that they have a lap table for the car seats where you can strap it around the car seat or around the kid, and it actually makes like a little surface so they can either color on, they can eat from there, they can play with their Play-Dohs or some other type of toy. My son plays with his Hot Wheels cars on there. It's a godsend, that little like desk, whatnot, the little lap table. And they're not expensive. I have a link on my blog for one at Amazon, so go ahead and check that out. The one thing that I usually do when I take a road trip with my kids, because most of our road trips are to Disney World, which is a 4-hour drive from my house, is I usually take them while they're asleep. So what I normally do is I plan to wake up very early in the morning. We usually get up at about 4 o'clock in the morning. I put the kids still sleeping in their car seats and we hit the road. By the time they are waking up in the morning, we're at Disney World. So it's an amazing thing to be able to wake up, you know, to go to sleep in your bed and wake up and you're at Disney World. How magical is that? So that's absolutely what I would suggest if you can, because that's the one way to kind of keep them, obviously to keep them quiet and to keep them from pestering you, is to go ahead and take them while they're sleeping. I know most road trips, some road trips, it's not possible to do that. So if you can, take them while you're sleeping. If not, then you can move on to plan B and you start planning for entertainment and you start planning for other things for them to do to keep them occupied in the back seat so they're not driving you crazy. It's Dolly. So another thing I would absolutely highly suggest that you bring for your children during a road trip is headphones, especially if you're going to bring a tablet or something of the sort, because they're going to play Baby Shark about 35,000 million times on their tablet, and it's gonna drive you insane. So bring the gonna drive you insane. So bring their headphones so they can listen to Baby Shark all they want, and you don't need to hear it. Another very important piece of information is bring snacks. Things preferably that do not stain carpets or get stuck in the carpeting of your car, like goldfish. Goldfish is perfect. Every kid loves goldfish. Bring little boxes of goldfish, or they sell them in packets of like little like potato chip bags almost, but they're little goldfish bag. Bring goldfish. But if you bring goldfish, you also need to bring your hand vac, because inevitably it's gonna end up all over the floor, because that's just kids. They make a mess. We all know this. Kids are messy. Bring your hand vac, bring the goldfish, bring them water or apple juice or something. If you bring apple juice, don't bring juice boxes, because if your kids are anything like my 2-year-old, they're gonna end up wearing apple juice. So bring water and in a non-spill container, so that it doesn't end up all over them and the car seat and your carpeting and everything. They will get cranky if they don't eat. You definitely want to bring them food. Also, if you visit my blog, I've included a printable that you can use for free. All you have to do is sign up for my newsletter. I don't send spam. I don't send a million newsletters a week. I send one a week, maybe two, maybe two, or one every other week. It all depends on how much time I have. I'm a busy mom. As you can tell, I'm doing my vlog in the car, on the go. I don't have time for a lot of things. I'd rather be able to talk to you guys and make my vlogs and be able to give you the information that I've learned in being a mom and being a busy mom, and trying to find hacks that will make your life easier and be able to have fun with your kids, or by yourself if you need to, because you know what? We all need downtime. I need downtime all the time too. It just, you know, I'm at home all day with kids. They drive me nuts sometimes. Moms need some time to be a mom and to relax and to just be an adult instead of talking baby talk to kids all day long. So we all need downtime too. So I'd rather spend time with my kids and talking to y'all than, you know, being holed up at home. So as I said, I have a printable that's at home that's on my blog. It's at sillybabiesblog.com, and that's babies, BABIES, blog.com, and you can go ahead and download it from there. It's a travel journal for the kids where they can write down you know, their mood, the weather, things they see while they're on the car trip, things like that. It's really cute. I went ahead and created it for you guys. My kids love it. You know, it'll make the travel a little easier because it keeps them entertained, it keeps them looking out. You can play I Spy with them if you want to, and it gives them something to do. And that's another one of my suggestions as part of It'll Drive You Bananas. Also, another note on the lap table. You really want to get them a lap table if you're going to bring them toys, because what's going to happen, and this is what happens on our short trips to school or to the grocery store, is your kid is going to have their toys. They're going to be playing with the toys. They're clumsy. The things are gonna fall on the floor. They're gonna get upset, and they're gonna expect you to be Elastigirl and stretch out your arm all the way to the back seat, all the way in the far corners of your car to get that toy for them. It's not gonna happen, obviously. It doesn't work that way. And on top of everything, you need to be paying attention to the road. So get them a lap table where things won't be falling down and they won't be screaming bloody murder because their favorite toy fell on the floor. And another thing, if they're going to be sleeping in the car, which they inevitably will be as well, bring them blankets and pillows, because they're going to want to be comfortable. And you want them to be comfortable, because if they're not comfortable when they do wake up, they're going to wake up cranky. So make sure you bring a blanket for them so that they can cover themselves up. Bring a travel pillow. I actually found one on Amazon that is a really neat idea. It's a travel pillow that goes around their neck, and it also has a chin rest. Because if, again, they're like anything like your kids or anything like my kids, their head is going to end up in all weird floppy positions. And this looks like it'll support their neck, so it'll keep their head up or off to the side and not all concocted and bent down and just looking weird. So that's something else you can look at. And finally, something else that you can do is you can bring a paper map, either print one out or buy a paper map of where you're going, track out the route, and you can either laminate it or put it in a sleeve so that the kids can keep track of where it is that you're going, where in the route you are, things like that, and you don't get a million "are we there yet" questions. You can just say, look at your map, we're at this point, it's going to be a while, things like that. You know, so they have an idea, so they get the concept of time and how long it takes to travel to places, and it's, you know, something fun for them. You can say, hey, look at this. They can keep an eye on landmarks. They can take in the surroundings, and they can plot it on their map where they are and what they saw. And that's basically it. And my native back here is getting restless. There she is. So I'm gonna have to finish this off. I'm already home from all of my crazy errands, so I'm gonna finish this off and say thank you guys so much for watching. If you like my content, please go ahead and hit the big red subscribe button below. Press the red bell so you get notified anytime new content is uploaded into my channel. And thank you all so much. I really am glad that you guys are here. Bye, everyone. And before I go, if you could, please check out my blog. It's at sillybabiesblog.com for any printables, and go ahead and sign up for my newsletter so you can receive access to my members resources and all the printables that you need for your trip. Thank you guys.